welcome back to the next video, and this is going to be another hero breakdown video in which we will talk about Thunder. And we are going to do the hero breakdown in our usual manner, where we will talk about first how to get this hero, then we will break down each and every skill, then the sequence in which developing the skills will make him battle ready faster, a potential talent build if you're gonna lead with him, and what are the possible uses and pairs for him. Now let's get down to the first thing, how to obtain him. He is a top commander hero and he is going to be available as a choice with Eddie and Win. So I do have a video on a topic about which hero to pick depending on your gaming style. So I'm gonna put the link in the description for that video, so that way it will help you pick and choose if Thunder is the best option for your gameplay. To obtain him, you need to be in top 15 to get at least 10 fragments and unlock this hero. Then you can use your universal fragments to actually upgrade him. So that is how you'll get him. Now next is his skills. So his first skill is basically a rage skill. Rage required 1000, pretty standard. He recovers HP every second for 5 seconds. Heal factor 2800, which does come down to 14k healing for over 5 seconds of a battle, which is really good. He is the max healer in the game right now, and because of which he became the best garrison commander there is. Like till this point, garrison rotates around him. Any hero that gets launched either help him increase the garrison or help counter him. So that's one reason why he is very important. Next is he reduces attack of up to 3 squad in a fan shape area, mostly that 45-degree angle that we all know, by 30% for 2 seconds. So he does provide that attack debuff. If you are the rider squad, the attack reduces by additional 15%. Now this is a separate statement, so does say that reduces enemy rider squad attack by 15%, so rider does get up to 45% attack debuff. So him on a garrison hitting with a rally that is a rider rally is not the best idea. But again, range rally is pretty, you can say, squishy, so you have to see which one to pick. But yeah, so this is really solid skill. This is one skill that made him really good for garrison, and it is not locked. You can use this skill on field as well. So that's his first skill. Second skill is increase infantry HP and defense by 30 and 10%. Any increment in HP does help. Infantry already have the highest HP, so this will increase it even more on top of the healing that he provides. Now again, this is an open skill. The third is reduces squad's damage received from basic attack by 30% and counter attack damage by 22% while garrisoning. So this is one half is garrison, one half is open for field. So if he's on field, he'll reduce basic attack taken by 30%, which is good. And during garrison, you do need to have good counter attack, and 22% is really helpful because you do want to deal more damage, and he doesn't have any damage during his rage skill drop. So yeah, this is again really helpful skill. His fourth skill is basically a garrison skill. So when garrisoning, reduces all damage taken by 12%. Reduces a garrison squad damage taken by 12%. So it basically means that any troop type will get less damage. So that's good. Has 10% chance of HP recovery by 2200 when counter attacking. So can be triggered once in 6 seconds. Now this cannot be silenced, so once in 6 seconds there is 1 in 10 chances of getting some healing out, which is going to be on top of this 2800 every second for 5 seconds. So it's a lot of healing basically. Now his awakened skill is basically he increases damage for you and nearby ally squad by 15% after he uses his skill, and lasts for 2 seconds and affect up to 3 squads. So he does boost damage of nearby squads for 2 seconds. So that is really helpful. Again, not locked on garrison, so can be used on field. So this is I would say a good hero again. For Garrison, he's the best hero you can have. So if you're a Garrison commander in your team, definitely have him. You need him in that case. And to be used on field as well, what would be the best sequence to have him ready for both? I would say go 1, then 2, 3, and 4. That way, it'll help you both on field and on Garrison until he's awakened, basically. Now, what would be a good talent tree for him? I have two. Since I'm in a new alliance right now, I'm using this because I do need more talents that are not troop specific, since my garrison can have multiple troop types. So that's why I maxed out the garrison tree to have extra shield factor going on and stuff. And usually we do get flanked a lot. That does provide some benefits there. Now, this is some extra healing again. He is a lead, so his talent tree does come into effect. So I picked up some rage, and usually most likely the support is gonna be one of those like Luis or somebody who is going to generate more rage for me. Next would be his uses. Again, he can be used for both garrison and on field. The pairs would be, if you're garrisoning with him, he's going to be the lead, and you can pair him with Victor. I don't have him right now, but he's really good on garrison. Since he's not tied to any troop type, he will boost everybody. So that does help a lot. Plus he does have really good damage factor and increment on skill damage. So that's good. Another one that we all know is Luis with his AoE damage and extra skill damage buff, which makes it really good. Plus he recovers rage a lot. Another one would be Riven. Now she is going to be really good with Thunder. She does have her own shields going on, and her damage is really good. This is the most damage we have on an infantry commander. Plus she will add extra defense. Garrison usually happen on alliance territory, so it will be like 47% defense. I did do a breakdown video for her. I'm not gonna talk about everything. I'll put the link in the description if you wanna go ahead and watch that too. But she's going to be a good pair with him. Another one would be, you can have Miyamoto. Again, since Jacob got nerfed, I do have a Jacob's breakdown video as well. I'll put that in the description as well. But Miyamoto would be better on garrison with Thunder. And lastly, you can still have Jacob if you want to use Miyamoto on field, or if you don't have him. If you have Jacob, you can use him. But again, he will be my last choice in that case. One pair that I've seen with Thunder a lot is Tom. I particularly don't try to use him or basically recommend anybody using him, because Tom does his own healing for 4800 every cycle on top of Thunder's healing. It will fill up your hospital so much faster, since you have very few lightly wounded troop, and every troop mostly that you have is going to be heavily wounded. So that's one reason why I don't recommend him being paired with Thunder, because of the hospital bill. Now for field, Thunder is going to be a support. I can definitely see how he's being used with Adat. Adat need to last for a long time for this 44% to actually do a really solid damage on enemy. So Adat and Thunder is really good pair. Does fill up hospital faster, but doesn't die that quickly actually. So really good pair to have. Next would be, you can have Miyamoto lead Thunder on field, because Miyamoto does have really good damage factor going on. And you can have Thunder and Riven as one pair if you are playing on your alliance territory. They both have similar trees, so I would say build her as an infantry tree and use Thunder as a support in that case, because then you don't have to switch Thunder's talent tree that many times. But yeah, so they both can be lead in that case and would work well. One pair that I have not seen, but I think that it will work really well, that would be Bianca leading Thunder. Why? Because first of all, she is a buffer hero. She provides so much buff to herself and the ally squad. The longer she stays on field, the more buff she can provide in a group fight. So that really will help the team a lot. That is one. Secondly, she buffs her own attack and defense, and Thunder basically reduces basic attack damage taken, so they will anyway will be dealing more damage and taking less damage in that case. Plus she buffed the ally squad and Thunder debuff the enemy squad. Where is it? Yeah, he does provide AoE reduction in attack to enemy. Plus he also buff ally squads as well. So it will be a double buff going on in a way to the ally squads. So this pair would work on field. I can see why. I have not tested it, but I will definitely test it the moment I have my Bianca awakened. So that's something we'll see in future. But again, if you have seen this pair on field, please let me know how it worked. I do see it filling up the hospital, but again, that happens with Thunder every time. Overall, the hero review, I would say Thunder is the best garrison hero that you can have. If you're a garrison commander, you need to have him. And there are heroes now who silences healings for 3 seconds. Like you have Julia, she silences for 3 seconds. You also have Chun, who silences for 3 seconds. Again, this happens when she's taking skill damage. So there's a 50% chance of this happening. It doesn't happen that often, but it's not her own skill or damage that we are talking about. So that's one. But Thunder does have healing going on for 5 seconds. So 2 seconds of healing, which is going to be around 4600 healing anyway, is gonna happen. So that's there. But pairing Thunder with somebody who is a good damage dealer on garrison will actually help a lot. Now, one word of caution would be that I mentioned before is make sure that you keep an eye on your hospital when you're using Thunder on field. Just don't overuse him on field, especially during Dark Sale. I've seen people using him and then they have so many troops in hospital right from the get-go. That's one word of caution. But again, he's a great hero. I believe everybody should have him. If you're a garrison commander, definitely have him. With that, I think I've covered everything about him. And if I missed anything, please do let me know in the comments. I would love to hear your views and really appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video very soon.